Ever wished you could control your dreams? Like, really be at the wheel, shaping the scenery and calling the shots.
Tonight, we're diving deep into the world of lucid dreaming.
It's more than just wild, fantastical dreams.
Exactly. It's about knowing you're dreaming while it's happening. Imagine the possibilities.
You sent over some fascinating excerpts for this. Exploring the world of lucid dreaming, dream yoga, and even the phase. So we've got a mix of science, techniques, maybe even a bit of philosophy.
Yeah, and what's interesting is a lot of people focus on just having the lucid dream.
Right.
But these books explore what you can actually do with that lucidity, how it can affect your waking life too.
Okay, I'm hooked already.
Right.
But first, for anyone totally new to this, what is lucid dreaming technically?
Simply put, it's the ability to know you're dreaming while you're in that dream.
So like a moment of, wait, this isn't real.
Yeah, it could be just a fleeting awareness, or it could be full-blown control over your dream environment.
Exploring the world of lucid dreaming. Mention something cool. A lot of folks have their first lucid dream just after learning about it, like beginner's luck.
True. Shows the power of intention, right? But that initial lucidity often fades fast. So today, we're going to go beyond those quick glimpses.
Get people to that consistent practice. Okay, before techniques though, some people get kind of freaked out by lucid dreaming.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, can you get stuck? Or if you die in the dream, do you? Exploring the world of lucid dreaming tackles that head on. Answer to both is a hard no. No evidence of anyone trapped. There's even an anecdote about a peaceful dream death leading to a blissful waking up.
Okay, good to know. Now, dream yoga brought up the subtle body. What's that all about?
It's described as an energetic bridge between the mind and your physical body. Some yogic traditions actually use this concept to work with dreams, but we won't deep dive into specific techniques here. Right, so I've made up channels, winds, drops, wheels. Sounds pretty complicated.
Think of it as like a framework for how your consciousness interacts with that dream state. You know, we're used to this physical world, but dreams, they're fluid. The subtle body's supposedly how we navigate that.
Interesting. Now, both exploring the world of lucid dreaming and the phase, they stressed how important dream recall is.
It's the foundation. Can't become lucid in a dream you don't even remember.
Right.
But exploring the world of lucid dreaming makes a good point. Almost everyone can improve recall with practice.
The book suggests a dream journal, right? By the bed, write down everything as soon as you wake up.
Even just keywords can help, like leaving breadcrumbs to find your way back later.
Speaking of breadcrumbs, let's talk dream signs. Those recurring themes, events in our dreams.
Exactly. They're like clues that, hey, you're dreaming. Recognizing them can trigger lucidity.
So if I often dream I'm flying, should I pay more attention to birds, planes during the day?
Precisely. Prime your mind to notice those symbols. Then when they pop up in the dream, bam, maybe that's your doorway to becoming lucid.
Okay, I'm ready to try this. What techniques are out there? It's like we're about to unlock a superpower here. Exploring the world of lucid dreaming, it mentions tons of techniques. Reality testing, even external aids, like this thing called the dream light.
Yeah, the dream light, that's interesting stuff. But with techniques, there's no one-size-fits-all, you know. Though exploring the world of lucid dreaming does highlight mild as really effective, mnemonic induction of lucid dreams.
Mild. That sounds kind of straightforward.
Yeah.
You set the intention before sleep, you recall your dreams when you wake up, and visualize yourself becoming lucid in the dream.
Basically, repetition reinforcement. You're telling your mind, hey, tonight when I dream, I want to remember I'm dreaming.
Gotcha. Now, the phase by Michael Raduga, it goes a different route. Direct techniques, sometimes without even falling asleep first.
Right. Raduga, he calls this state the phase, recognizing those subtle shifts in consciousness as you're drifting off, like hijacking the process.
What?
He thinks we can use those lapses in consciousness to enter the phase easier, but he actually warns against practicing every day. Oh. Thinks it keeps the techniques more effective that way.
Makes sense. Okay, so you're in the phase, either through mild E or direct techniques. How do you make it last longer, be more vivid?
Both books talk about deepening the experience. The phase suggests stuff like sensory amplification.
So if I'm dreaming I'm on a beach, I should really focus on the sand, the waves, the smell of the ocean.
Exactly. Engaging those senses makes the dream more real, anchors you in it. Raduga also mentions palpation, rubbing your hands together or over your body for that tactile sensation.
Okay, so now for the fun stuff. What can we do with lucid dreaming? Both books had so many examples.
It's pretty mind-blowing. Problem solving is a big one. Exploring the world of lucid dreaming tells the story of a floor manager who designed a whole store layout in a dream, and a mechanic who'd troubleshoot cars while dreaming.
Whoa, it's like your subconscious becomes this creative consultant working on stuff overnight.
Right. Another powerful use is facing fears. There's a study in Exploring the World of Lucid Dreaming where people used lucid dreams to confront their phobias. 66% success rate.
Like exposure therapy, but in your mind. The phase talks about this too, right?
Oh, absolutely. Raduga's all about using the phase to overcome anxieties, phobias, taking control of the narrative, basically.
Love that. Now, I'm intrigued by mental modeling. Exploring the World of Lucid Dreaming mentions this chemistry student working on complex problems in his dreams.
Yeah, like a mental laboratory. And it's not just for problem solving, you know. You can explore abstract concepts, practice skills, rehearse presentations, even work through emotional stuff.
There's also this idea of getting information from the phase, like tapping into some hidden knowledge.
Right. Exploring the world of lucid dreaming has techniques like visiting an expert advisor in your dream or just exploring with a question in mind. Like research, but in your subconscious.
So cool. But exploring the world of lucid dreaming did warn about how unstable the dream world is, even when you're lucid.
Yeah, even with lucidity, it's fluid, ever-changing. The book uses a great analogy. Just as the map is not the territory and the menu is not the meal. The dream world, it's a representation, not reality itself.
So don't get too hung up on controlling every little thing.
Exactly. Approach it with curiosity, let go of expectations. Sometimes the best insights come from the unexpected.
Now, both books, while positive, they also stressed being careful. What are some pitfalls to watch out for?
The phase is really upfront about common mistakes. Raduga warns against not being aggressive enough, lacking that determination to actually get into the phase.
So it's not just passively hoping it'll happen.
Nope, gotta pursue it. But you also can't get too caught up in thoughts or anxiety. That'll yank you right out.
Finding that balance, huh?
Yeah.
Effort and letting go.
Yeah, and not recognizing you in the phase is another big one.
Any tips for that?
Both books say pay attention to the little sensations. They're your clues. Like learning the language of your subconscious.
So a weird texture, a sudden sound, even gravity feeling off could mean I'm there.
Absolutely.
This has been wild. From facing fears to designing stores in your sleep, it really feels limitless.
And what strikes me is how all these books, different approaches and all, they point to the same idea. Lucid dreaming is not just about cool dreams. It's about deeper consciousness, using that to change your waking life too.
So for someone listening, ready to give this a shot, what are the big takeaways?
I'd say approach it with curiosity. Be open. There's no one right way.
Right.
Play around with techniques, find what works for you, and trust the process.
Don't expect it to happen instantly.
Exactly. Like anything, it takes practice. But think about it, having this world where you can face your fears, solve problems, explore your own mind like that. It's worth it.
Like unlocking a secret power, almost. Okay, as we wrap up, what's one last thought you'd leave our listener with? Something to ponder.
Now that you've got a taste of what's possible, ask yourself, what's waiting to be discovered in your dreams? That journey, that's for you to take.